it's not enough to just back up your running configuration locally. Why is that? Well, what if the NVRAM becomes corrupt? What if your startup configuration file explodes? You have no backup of the configuration of that switch anymore. We can't rely on that local device. What if the local device completely fails? Then we lose our configuration. So we also, in addition to backing up our running config to the startup configuration file locally, we want to back up the running configuration to an external location. For example, a TFTP server. Now, you could back up the running configuration or you can back up the startup configuration. Doesn't matter as long as they're the exact same. So we could type in copy running config to a TFTP server as an example. Or we could type in copy startup config to a TFTP server. Doesn't matter as long as the running config and the startup configuration are the exact same. So if they're the exact same, we can use either or. So I'm going to copy my startup configuration file to a TFTP server. What is the address or name of that TFTP server? It's 192.168.255.254. And what's the destination file name? What do I want to call that file name? Do I want to call it ASW1 config? So it's up to you. You're going to have to come up with some type of file naming convention in your organization so you know exactly what you're dealing with. So if you ever have to access the TFTP server, then you'll know exactly what each of those specific file names are for in case you have to recover anything. So we're going to go ahead and just select the default destination file name here. And you'll see that this right here indicates that we successfully copied our file from ASW1 startup configuration to a TFTP server at a remote location.